Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Tone Up Express Sculpt. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat, some light hand weights. I'm just using 1 kilo, which is just over 2 pounds, and an elevation. I'm using a step bench with 3 risers. You just want something pretty sturdy that you can put all your weight on, and we will also be stepping up on it. A step is perfect, but if you only have something like a weights bench or even a really sturdy ottoman, footstool, coffee table, something like that, you might be able to make do. You can do the entire workout without elevation as well. We're going to get started with a bit of a warm-up to heat up the entire body, and then we're going to get straight into some pretty advanced exercises. So starting with your feet wider than hip width apart, nice soft knees, we're going to come down and then we're going to bring our leg across. So it's like you bring your heel across the body and your arms are just swinging here. It's down and up. So whenever you come down into a squat, I want you to think about sitting your butt back into a chair. So you're slightly hinging forward at the hips and you're bringing those glutes all the way back and across, across and across. Nice and wide, getting lower as you warm up. 4 more like this. This is 3 and 2 and last one. Now we're going to kick in front and push our hands down. Kick with a flat foot, so nice flexed foot, and palms are flexed, pushing down as if you've got some heavy cement blocks and you're pushing them away from you towards the floor. Once again, sitting into that squat, breathing out as you kick in front of you, shutting that door in front of you, really nice and controlled, doesn't need to be high, side to side, down and up. Those elevations, changes are for the heart rate. So the high to lows will always get your heart rate up. 4 more. And 3. Maybe sink lower now. 2. Last one. And 1. Now stand with your feet wider apart. Come down nice and soft. We're going to bring one arm up here in guard. The other arm is going to push across and in. So imagine once again, shutting a door, this time to the diagonal, and you're really pushing your shoulder down so your shoulder is not near your ear, long necks, and starting to twist through that waistline. Maybe twisting a bit more, staying low in those legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay down and we're going to push and circle. Push, come back into that shoulder and circle back. Push and circle. Push and circle. Once you get the hang of it, bounce with it. Push and circle. Really opening up those shoulders. Push and circle. Stay low in those legs. Make sure they're nice and wide. Heating up through those inner thighs and glutes. Push and circle. 4 more. Big circle. 3, across, 2, all the way back. Last one, around. Now we're going to keep the other hand in guard and just push across, push across, push across. So you're bouncing through those legs, maybe a bit lower, maybe a bit wider. And remember, you're twisting now and you're pushing with purpose, as if you're shutting that door, twisting through the waist, holding your belly button in strong. That will help you to really get that nice ringing action there in the waistline. Stay low in the legs. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now stay down. We're going to push and back. Push, rotate. Push, big rotation through the shoulder. Push, rotate. Once you have it, push, rotate. Bounce through the legs. Rotate. When you push, you're still twisting the waist a little bit. Even though you're staying over to that diagonal, you can really twist it that tiny bit more. Rotate. Legs are warming up, right? 4 more. Around. 3, around. 2, and last one around. Nice job. Now pick up your weights and grab your elevation. We're going to put it in front of us in the center of the room and make sure you have plenty of space behind it. We're going to come up on the elevation, keeping our feet turned out. We'll be doing a curtsy lunge off it. So our feet are going to both stay turned out and you're coming into almost like a little diamond shape in between your legs, and you're stepping behind you quite wide, sinking down, trying to stick this glute out towards the side wall. We're going to come up and we're going to come down the other side. Just start with that. Our arms are going to go out and in, out and in. So I just want you to get the feel of this, stepping to the ends of the bench and then really coming high to low, high to low. We're going to add a kick into this, but if you ever find that it's too much, then just come back to this, high to low. So come across here and then one more to the other side. Now we're going to kick across, kick and down, kick across, kick and down. Nice and controlled, all the way down. Maybe look at the step if you're not used to using an elevation so that you don't step in the wrong way and twist anything. Keep it safe. Kick across, kick and down. Keep those arms by the side of your body and really twist those hand weights out to the back and down. Breathe. So this is a side leg raise, slightly angled. Try to keep the leg nice and straight as you raise it up. It doesn't have to be high. A few more like this. Really breathing already. 4 more. And down. 3. Down. 2. Last one. Down. Now we're going to stay on this side. Both of our weights are going into the one hand. We're going to place our arm by our ankle and we're just going to come up and we're going to come down. Up and down. Up and down. So it's going to take you a few to get your balance. We're rowing our elbow up and down. Maybe touch down each time so that you know you're leaning forward and you're putting all of that weight into this glute. Row up and down. So elbow is coming high, but hand is staying close to the rib cage. And down. Up and down. Weight is in the heel of the leg that's on the step, and you're really trying to come up by pushing that heel down. Squeeze through the glute, never fully straighten the leg. 4, 3, come on, 2, and 1. Now just hold it up. Hands are going to be up by your sides. We're just holding it. Isometric hold. Palms are to the back, arms are stretched out, leg is stretched out, toes pointed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to the other side. So you're coming down into that curtsy lunge. Your weights are both in one hand. You're leaning forward, flat back, tummy's in, and we're going to kick and come down. Rowing our elbow, kicking our leg. Don't extend this leg. Keep it bent. Both feet are still turned out. Try to keep a really good alignment. Maybe look a little bit in front of you. It will help for balance. Maybe arm out to the side. That helps for balance as well. Rowing the elbow up, pinching your shoulder blades together. Really trying to keep the weight in the heel of this leg that's on the step. Come on, I know it's tough, but you can do this. Up, breathe. Breathing out on the exertion. Get low in that lunge. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay up if you can. Separate your hands. Light bend in the supporting leg. Point your toe. Doesn't have to be high. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was tough, I know. That's okay. We don't need the weights for the next one. We're going to bring our hands on that step. So I want you in an all fours position with your legs lightly separated. We're going to curl our back toe under. We're going to bring our leg up and our body towards the step like a push-up. Then we're going to bring our leg to the side and our body down. Then we're going to push up and we're going to do a little lift off. If you don't want to do the lift off, just do a leg raise, okay? So this is the tempo. It's back and in. It's side and in, it's up and down. Back and in, side and in, push up and down. So make sure that those push-ups are actual push-ups, right? Because we're not doing a huge amount of work for the upper body in isolation. We're just using these compound moves. Back and side. And if you need to slow it down, and up, then slow it down, and side, and up. We're just lifting off a little bit, keeping our arms strong and straight as we lift off, and up. It's back, and side, and up. Just 4 more sets. Breathe, side, and up. 3 more. Back and side and up. 2 more. Squeeze your glutes, that's what it's for. And up. Last time. Back and side and up. Nice job. So we're going to just stay down here. This time scoot your hips back. Your arms are straighter. And we're just going to do the push-up with the glute raise. Up and down with those arms, up and down with that leg. If this is too hard, bring it in and just bring your chest down like this. Or maybe even hold it static and just do a glute raise, okay? 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job. We don't need the step for the next one. We're going to come into a side plank. This leg is going to bend. We're going to bring our whole body down and bring our chest down, and our hands are by our chest here. Then we're going to keep our leg straight. We're going to come up with that leg, push our way back up, do a side plank. Come back down, push that leg up, chest up, side plank, hip dip. Come back down, leg up, chest up, side plank, hip dip. Come back down. So you're rotating your chest back down to the floor here. Then you're coming down with a bent leg, squeezing the glute, coming back up, and side plank. Down, leg raise. Up, turn, side plank, hip dip. Only a few more. And if you can't do this, then maybe hip dip with your knee. Okay? Or just do these leg raises without coming up at all. Down, 4 more. Up and up. Hip dip. You really want to make sure your alignment is good before you dip here. 2 more. Down and up. Hip dip. Last time. Down and up. Hip dip. Now come down. Arms are by your chest. Slightly push off and just raise that leg. Up and up. Up and up. You're slightly putting pressure into your hands here. Up and up. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up. Grab your step. We're doing the same thing to the other side. Are you ready? So do you remember that push up with the glute raise, push up with the side kick? This time, I want your hands closer together so it's like a tricep push up rather than a regular push up. Okay, so we're going to come down with the chest, up with the leg, come down, out with the leg, down with the chest. Push yourself up and mini handstand. Come back down. It's down and side. Push yourself up and up. Make sure that you've got something soft underneath your knees. You don't want to have bruises there. I need lots of padding under there. I've got nice thick carpet, but maybe double your mat. And if you can't do the mini handstand, remember your option is just to do a glute raise here. And that works really well as well. Keep your elbows in by your side when you're coming into those push-ups. It's down with the glute raise, squeeze that glute. This is upper and lower all together. So you need to squeeze it. And side, and up, and little lift off. Hold your tummy in, I promise it will help you with your overall stability. Up, and lift off. A few more, and side, up, 3 more. It's down, and side, it's up, 2 more, down, side, and up. Last time, down, side, and up. Now we're going to stay in this narrow position. We're going to do the glute raise with a push-up, scooting your hips slightly further back. It's down and up, down and up. So if this is too tough for you, then scoot your knees really close to the step and just go like this, or just do the glute raise back. Doesn't need to be high as long as you feel it. Down and up, 4 more, and 3, and 2, last one, squeeze. Okay, we don't need the step again, and we're coming back into that side plank. So you want to make sure your shoulder is lined up above your wrist. You can stagger your feet here, come into the side plank, twist your body, come down, lift that leg, push yourself back into the side plank, hip dip. Come forward, come down and up, side plank, hip dip. Really make sure you turn your chest towards the floor before you do that leg up. So you're coming down, squeezing that leg. That leg raise is on an angle, okay? It's not straight, it's angled slightly back, up, side plank, hip dip. Come on, you did it on the other side. We can finish this. Up, hip dip. If you want to lose the hip dip, lose it. Otherwise, you can just, remember, do it on your knee. That's an option. Down, up, down, and again, 3 more. Up, it's up, and up. Lots of ups. 2. I know it's tough, but you are learning how to move your body in all different directions here. Last time, and down. Awesome job. Coming back down. Chest is down. You're slightly pushing yourself up. Your leg is back, and you're just raising. Push into those palms. Breathe through it. Come on. I know that this burns. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up to the last little tiny bit, and then we're done. Now I want you to come low into a little frog stance here. If you can't do this, stay up higher. If you can, stay down low. We're going to start pulsing our glutes here. This is almost like a dynamic stretch for you as well. We're going to come down. We're going to sweep the leg across. We're going to come down. We're going to sweep the leg across. Remember how we did this in the warm-up? But how much harder is it when you come all the way down, right? Down and across. Down and across. Come on, we're going to fully burn out those legs before we finish. Down and across. Down and across. So really step your heel across. 4 more. Across. 3 and 2. last one. Now stay here. We're going to go knee, we're going to go up across. We're going to go knee, up across. Maybe just swing your arms, stay low in your supporting leg, and across. Knee and across. Come on, balance challenge. When you're tired, we're using our core to burn out everything we've got left. 4 more. Up and 3. Up, 2 and 1. Come back down. Pulse it here. Pulse it, pulse it. We've got the other side to do and then we're done. Breathe. Really keep your legs wide here. Down and across. Down and across. Down and across. Just getting over to that other side. I know it's mean. Down and across. 2 more. Down and across. Last one. Stay across. It's knee, it's leg. It's knee, it's toe. Knee, straight. Maybe get lower in your supporting leg. Knee and straight. Knee and straight. Come on. Breathe. Try not to wobble. Hold your belly button into your spine. I promise it will help with your stability. Knee and straight. 4 and 3 and 2 and last 1. Nice job. Just come back into that stance. If you can, push your knees back. We're just stretching it out. Push your knees back. Deep breath. Now bring one leg to the side. If you can't do this, sit down on the floor and do this. If you can, stay up on your toe. Flex that foot. Really, really nice stretch for the inner thighs. Come a bit lower with that body and use this arm to push that other leg back, opening up through your hips. Really nice stretch there. And we're just going to switch that out, exactly the same thing. You're seated on the floor if this is not for you. Really stretch that out, flex the foot, push back with this upper arm. Feels great. Now sit down, both legs are in front. If you can, grab your foot on the outside with your opposite hand, raise it up and just reach to the back and twist your body. If you can't do this, then just hold on to the knee and twist towards the back. Keeping that leg nice and straight. If you want to take a full bind, bring that hand behind and onto the hip crease of the opposite side. Looking towards the back, staying really nice and tall through your upper body. And then putting that down, and before we move to the other side, leaning forward, forward fold, trying to stretch out the back of your legs there. You come to your low point where you feel the stretch. Next side, grab that foot, or if not, bend your knee and put your elbow against the knee. Grab that foot, arm to the back, and just twist your body nice and straight, straightening that leg, lifting it maybe a little bit higher. If you want to, take this hand and put it into your hip crease. You'll really feel that shoulder stretching. That feels great. And then just bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to that. Maybe press down side to side, opening that out. And for the glutes, we're going to stack our knees on top of each other and then sit down. So making sure that both your butt cheeks are on the mat, your feet are down. If you can't do this, cross your legs and lean forward. Okay, that's your option. So if you can, knees are stacked. This stretch is so painful, but you know it's doing good, right? So endure. It's like the pigeon pose. That one's tough too, especially if you do a lot of squats and lunges. You're going to feel this. And then just switch it out, other side. So remember, cross your legs with the other leg in front if you're doing the cross-legged version. Otherwise, both your bum cheeks on the mat. Don't lift up like this. If you're finding that you can't do this, then you're better off just crossing your legs and leaning forward. It will still stretch out that area. And now we're going to do the same thing for the arms. Come into a child pose with your knees apart. We're going to hug ourselves, and then we're going to come down and bring our hands with our top of our hands on the mat and just cross over and let the weight of your body gently press down to open up all through the shoulder blades. Ah, that feels so good. And then we're going to switch it, so cross the other hand on top, and you're just going to have to wiggle a bit until you find that right position where you feel the stretch in both sides. Palms are up. And then finally come into a cat-cow position. Push your spine to the ceiling. And then down. One more time up. Now coming down, and this stretch is only if you can, opposite hand to the inside of the foot, and you're going to raise up your leg and pull with that arm. Looking down at your mat. And then coming down. Getting your positioning again, other hand, opposite foot on the inside of the foot, and pulling that up. Really stretching, feeling your arms stretch as well as that entire leg. And then come back down. Last thing, child's pose. Deep breath in. Push your armpits to the mat. And then rolling it up. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Tone Up Express Sculpt. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next workout.